Hello and welcome to Nick's Maths, Term 3, Week 5, Lesson 17, Division as Sharing. Last week we looked at multiplication and we looked at the inverse operation, division. This week we're going to concentrate on division. Division relies fundamentally on a good understanding of multiplication. Division is universally considered the hardest of the four operations to learn. In contrast to multiplication that grows out of addition, the division concept grows out of everyday experiences. These stem largely from the act of sharing, something that we do all the time and every day. For this reason, the focus on sharing of objects to form arrays rather than simply sharing objects into equal-sized groups will be our objective today. The consolidation of the idea that division is the inverse operation of multiplication will be what we're looking at, and it'll be directly parallel to last week's lessons on multiplication. So, our learning intention today. We are learning that sharing materials in arrays links division to multiplication facts. And we will know that we can do that when we can share objects or numbers into equal groups, when we can represent a division problem as an array, when we can recognize and apply an understanding of the inverse operation. The likely difficulties. Well, the difficulties that occur here are probably the inappropriate language associated with division. What we mean there is sharing and its connection to real-world situations. Division is sharing, but sharing in the real world is not readily recognized as division. The use of unfamiliar algorithms or operations. So the division sign is something that we haven't come across in our maths as yet. So you will need a pencil, a rubber, a ruler, sheets of paper, textures, and colored pencils. The maths language that we're looking at today, division. Splitting a quantity into smaller groups, sharing, partitioning numbers or objects into smaller equal groups, array, an arrangement of objects or numbers in columns or rows, multiplication, the process or skill of multiplying, division, splitting a quantity into smaller groups. The instructions, watch my instructional video at the start and you can stop and start that where you need clearer explanation. Then watch the attached video that explains sharing and it shows it how it should be done as an array. Today we are looking at simply sharing. Answer the following 10 questions and then draw them as a picture and as an array. Then write them as an equation or as a number. Now I'm going to do the first one for you as an example. So here we go. So we have 18 bananas divided by 3 people. So, of the 18 bananas, you take 1 banana for him, 1 banana for him, 1 banana for him, 1 banana, 1 and 1 for him. So, each person, if there are 18 bananas and they're shared equally, gets 6 each. And as an array, that's represented like so. So, there are 8 written problems that you can do. Draw them as pictures, then show them as arrays, and then I want you to make 2 up of your own, out of your own head. Now, some questions that you might like to ask yourself. Do you understand the link between sharing and division? Can you see the patterns? If you can, explain. What did you learn as a mathematician? How do you know your understanding is correct? Explain. What are some of the difficulties that you faced? Now, once you've done this, you can send this to me, upload it to Compass, or you can attach it as a JPEG or a Word document and send it to my email. If you have any questions, you can ask me in class, or you can contact me directly. Take care and stay safe.